So one of the questions that we get a lot is, should you invest in real estate now? And I think that I can easily answer that with a resounding yes. And for all of the reasons that you think you should wait, I would go ahead and pinpoint those exactly and figure out how you can navigate around those in the event that they were to occur. Right. One of the main reasons that people ask this question is because they think they have the ability to time the crash or time the market, and it's going to be, they're going to wait until there's just bargain prices on all properties, and then they're going to enter the market. And I have heard this since I started investing in real estate. And when I started back in 2017, I started doing research in 2016. People were convinced that a crash was just around the corner. And it hasn't done anything since that time point except go up. And at this point, if a crash were to occur, I really doubt that we're going to get back to 2016, 2017 prices. So if you look at it kind of like a stock market graph, I think, we've been going up so exponentially that even if we fall, we're not going to reach the point where we were in 2016 or 17. So yes, go ahead and invest in real estate as soon as you really can. One of my favorite ways to think about this is, I think it's from a Chinese proverb, at least that's what it said right under the quote, which was, the best time to plant a tree is 10 years ago. The second best time is today. And I would say the same goes for real estate investing. Another thing that you should consider are who you are renting the properties that you're investing to. And, if the economy crashes and if jobs are lost, then I would look a step further and figure out what you're going to do in that scenario. And our average rent is about $800 per month. To qualify for that, you have to make 3 times that month gross from an income perspective. So that's $2,400 per month. If it's $900, you're looking at 27. I'm doing that right. Yeah, 27. So, most entry level jobs at this point are making that much gross. And I can't possibly imagine in America with no entry level jobs. So your worst case scenario is still that you have these properties rented out and people that are able to rent these from you. The only thing that I am ever worried about, that I ever don't fully understand how to navigate around, is the loss of a large employer. So if you're familiar with Dayton's history, where we invest, one of the reasons that we have 10,000 vacant homes still in this area is because we lost a significant number of jobs in a very short window. And that just was pretty insurmountable. So as far as like a nationwide economy dip, that's not something that I'm concerned of. An employer vacating an area, that's something that, as a person that rents out residential real estate, lack of employment or the shift of one main employer could be pretty detrimental to the business model. But I don't think there's anything but opportunity in front of you in the event that the market does turn. And I would also say, so long as you're analyzing your properties from a cash flow perspective, then you're going to be okay. I think that if you can, in this market, buy a property, get it on a 30-year fixed loan, and the property cash flows, then it's a good investment. And if the price on that house decreases, and you could view the numbers as you overpaid by like $20,000 for that property, I wouldn't worry about that because you're locked in for 30 years, and now you've got the ability to go through and buy additional properties at that discounted rate. So it's really a win-win. I would go ahead and get involved and buy this property as soon as possible. Just get into real estate.
Thanks for watching that clip. I thought that was a good question. And I think you can ask good questions too. Join us every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live stream Q&A where we answer plenty of questions just like this one. In the meantime, consider subscribing to the channel if you want more of this content. And if you want to increase your deal flow, analyze properties better, and help me feed my family, click the link below for a free 7-day trial of PropStream.